If Shang made a 3x3 that had the same speed, feel, corner cutting, etc. as the mirror block, could it become my main? Well, it locks up quite a bit, and it corner twists a few times too. So the answer is no, and let's explain the pros and cons of this cube. Well, the cube is $3 on Amazon.com, and the price is not much of a difference in other stores like the Cubicle. The stick quality is good for a $3 cube. Now let's go to the mechanism. The cube should have torpedoes because of the hole in the middle and the edge. The corner pieces are a little bit weird shaped, but the mechanism does not affect the cube at all. Now, let's get to the actual performance of the cube. Out of the box, the cube had really tight tensions, but then I made it more loose. It became more what I was expecting. The speed is really good after a couple of days of having it. I have never had this cube popped at me at all, which means you don't have to take the time putting the piece back in, and if it's put in wrong, you don't have to take it off and put it back in, because it takes forever to take it off. Corner cutting is good and bad in some corners because the pieces are uneven. But the cube corner cuts a little over 45 and a little under 45. So it is not a really huge difference as I expected. Now this cube locks up a lot, especially in the last layer when you're working with the most thin layer. When turning it, it's confusing because each layer is a different size, so sometimes you turn 2 layers by accident when you're meaning to turn 1 layer. Or sometimes it just does it by itself. So overall, the mirror cube is a very good cube. It barely pops. Corner cutting is a little and above average, but next time when you do a solve, be sure to know what you're doing. If you want to buy the cube, the link will be in the description, and be sure to like the video.